can't keep putting your heart out there. You have, at some point, it's just too painful. You know, you have to get on with your life.
But is there maybe someone who came up to you and said, "Hey, I recognize what you're singing about, and it helped me in a way"?
Yeah, I mean, I did have a guy come up to me after a show recently and say that he was struggling with a really heavy drug addiction, and you know, we just hugged for a little bit, and I just said, you know, hang in there because it can get better. You know, because even recently there were times when I thought, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, I can never learn anything. It seems like I keep making the same mistakes, and so you get really frustrated with that.
But is your album, isn't it now a proof to yourself maybe that you've at least completed this and succeeded in this?
Yeah, I feel very proud of it, you know, and I love that it's getting good reactions. That makes me feel good, you know. But the greatest thing about it is that, you know, this time I knew that it was good, you know, here. I felt like it was good. It's something that I can listen to and I can say, I did what I wanted to do.
Is it for the first time in your life that you've experienced that?
Yeah. And I'm going to be 42 in July, so.
There's still hope for some people then.
Yeah.
Well, last question, at least. I read that 3 of the songs, or maybe even more, were dedicated or about a guy named Charlie. Mm-hmm. Did he already listen to the record?
Yeah.
So you're still in touch with him?
Yeah.
And what was his reaction to it?
He says it's beautiful. You know, he says he loves it. He says it's amazing. But I don't think he really. I don't think he really gets it. You know, he does. You know, he's busy listening to MGMT and Vampire Weekend and stuff like that. You know, and I think once he gets on a little bit and has more perspective, I think he'll maybe understand a little more what it meant, because, you know, those songs will always be there for him. You know,
but it is an ended love.
Yeah.
But was it maybe a hope for you to get back together, or was it more reflective on the relation you had?
Well, I've sort of had to move on now, because, you know, there was always hope to get to work things out, but I don't know now. You know, we didn't have a fight, or you know, we didn't say, can I swear or anything.
But
we didn't. You know, it wasn't like, you know, it's
Mm-hmm.
over. But basically, you know, he's not sure what he wants in his life, and so I had to move on, because you can't keep putting your heart out there. You have to, at some point, it's just too painful. You know, you have to get on with your life.
But did you put something in the song that you maybe didn't tell him in real life, so that was a sort of your message toward him, hidden in it, or
No.
It was not new for him, the information?
No. I will make some new songs that will have things in them that he hasn't heard.
So he should keep continuing listen to your music then.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.